What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Social Distortion. Yes, indeed. Social Distortion fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Christian Plenty, and Christian wanted to see me react to this. It is Social Distortion with a tune called Story of My Life. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Social Distortion. Shocking. And the video has 37 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Social Distortion, Story of My Life. Short, sweet, and to the point. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Great biblical chord of Christian. 1, 4, 5.
I didn't have much interest in sports or school elections, and in class I dreamed all day about a rock and roll weekend. And the girl in the front of the room, so close yet so far, you know, she never seemed to notice that this silly schoolboy crush wasn't just pretend. Life goes by.
I want to say, because I feel like I've heard this song before, but here's the thing. I can't say with any certainty that I have, because there are hundreds of songs that follow this exact same chordal progression. The 1 to the 4 to the 5. Da 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 down. Bow down. Down down. 1, 4, 5. How many songs have we heard throughout history that follow that exact same chordal progression? There are literally hundreds. So when I say this sounds familiar, that means I've heard at least one song that follows this progression. It could be any of them. It could be this song. It could be. It could also be one of hundreds of other songs. Maybe, probably, at least 4 or 5, that follow this progression that are coming into my head right now. So, can I say with any certainty that I've heard this particular song? No. No, I can't. Because there's nothing about this song that stands out from all the others when it comes to that chordal progression. And that's the only thing that's resonating with me. The vocals aren't sticking out to me. I'll say the vocals sound good. Absolutely. The vocals sound just fine. They fit the style of song. That punk meets rockabilly style of songwriting. Absolutely. It sounds good. I like it. But I'm not able to stand here and say, I know for a fact I've heard this song before because of blank. There's nothing that stands out and screams, you've heard this. I wish I could say with any certainty that there was. Is it possible I've heard this song? Yes, it's very possible. There's also a possibility that I've heard, a dozen other songs at least that sound just like it. So I can't say with any certainty I've heard the song before. I like the feel. I like the pacing of the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snare on, it's a straight ahead pattern. Snare on 2 and 4. Bass and guitar just chugging away on the quarter notes, on the downbeats. Down, 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 down. Yeah, man, it feels good. It chugs along. Now, is there anything all that impressive about the song? No. There's really nothing about this song that's impressive. But everything sounds good. Everything is pleasing to the ear. Everything sounds good and everything feels good. So I have no complaints. I have zero complaints about anything I've heard so far. But by the same token, I cannot with a straight face say that I've been impressed by any singular thing. So, but I have no complaints about the song. It feels good, sounds good, I'm enjoying it. So, let's keep going here. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm blown away by this because there was nothing to be blown away by. There was nothing that was impressive about it. But by the same token, I got no complaints. No complaints. Everything sounded just fine across the board. So this is probably going to be a pretty short review if I'm being honest. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. And I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Social Distortion with Story of My Life. This was a request from Christian Plenty. Okay, this is going to be a short There's just no way around it. Yeah, let's just get to the score. We'll get to the review. And I can almost guarantee you we're going to be out of here in 5 minutes or less. So let's start with the score first. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.1. Yep, 7.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.1. What does that mean? Well, a 7.1 would translate to a really good skill rating because overall, I think this was a really good song. It would also get 4 out of 5 stars and a B letter grade. That's B as in boy. So there you go. A 7.1, really good skill rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Haha. So glad you asked. I am not going to sit here and insult everybody's intelligence by pretending to be just blown away by this super impressive songwriting. No, come on. If I even tried to do that, y'all would see right through me. There was absolutely nothing impressive about this song, okay? The songwriting, super simple. The execution, very simple. There was nothing about the song that screams impressiveness, okay? But having said that, is there anything wrong with the song? Absolutely not. The song is very easy to follow, which means anybody can listen to it and anybody can follow along. You don't have to have a degree in music to enjoy this song. You can listen to this song anytime and it's going to sound good, okay? The chordal progression, 1, 4, 5. Yes, it's easy. Yes, it's simple. Yes, it's repetitive. It's also very relatable, very repeatable, very recognizable, okay? So there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I kept sitting here when I was listening to the song. I kept going, I feel like I might have heard this before. But the problem is, there's nothing about the song that stood out and made me go, that's it. That, now I know for a fact I've heard this song because I recognize that. That never happened, okay? It sounded familiar, yes, but so do over a dozen other songs that sound just like it. So, have I heard this particular song before? Honestly, I can't say with any certainty that I have. I mean, there's a possibility that maybe I have heard this song before, but nothing stuck out. So, I'm going to go on the safe side and say, no, I haven't heard it before. But I liked what I heard. The chordal progression sounded good, okay? Not impressive, but it sounded good. The execution with the musicianship, drums, bass, guitar, all sounded good. I have no issue with anything that I heard. I kind of like the bass work on this with the coming up with from the 1 to the 4 to the 5 transition to back to root again. And he did it a lot of different ways. Well, actually, that's a bit of an overstatement. He did it 2 different ways, but it wasn't the same way each time. I mean, sometimes he moved up the scale, sometimes he moved down the scale. So, I mean, it was a little bit of variety there in the bass. It was nice. Hearing the bass and the guitar plugging along with the quarter notes at that fast tempo, it felt good, sounded good, gave it that chugging feel. If I'm being honest, I think my favorite thing about the song was the vocal delivery. I like what the vocals did. staying in that lower register quite a bit. Never really going up into an upper register, trying to be impressive. No, he stayed comfortable, man. He stayed in the lower register, which was much more comfortable for his singing. I appreciated that. I feel like if he had tried to go up into an upper register, I think the song would have lost a lot of his authenticity. I think it would have become, quite honestly, I think it would have become a shadow of what it should have been. So everything he did on vocal approach, I think, made perfect sense. Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm just not going to sit here and pretend to be blown away by something when there's nothing to be blown away about. But it was solidly executed, solidly written, sounds good, pleasing to the ear, and I would absolutely listen to this song again. Absolutely. Easy song to drive along with. I am definitely going to put this on my long drive playlist, without question. This song belongs on that playlist. So yeah, 7.1. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.1, which is a really good skill rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. That's B as in boy. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then, by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.